Kia ora. Welcome to Edge Learning. In this video we're going to have a look at some of the lists that are in Edge. From people, come down to student lists. In here I'm going to start with the filterable lists. At the top you can filter for such things as year levels, classes, subjects, ethnicities, all those sorts of things, or you can leave it with everybody and then come down and just tick the data that you want. So you might want their age, date of birth, gender. It will automatically put the name in, and you can get caregiver details. It will just get the first caregiver. And then further down you can export that data to Excel, display it on the screen, or print it to a PDF. Here's what it looks like when you click on it. The advanced filterable list is very similar, except for you can sort it and you can save it. Other videos will deal with that in more detail. Next one down is newsletter distribution report. The idea with this one is it just gives you a list of the eldest in each class and the class that they're in, and then down the bottom you'll get a total of numbers of how many newsletters for each class. Next one is an export for the Better Start Literacy approach. It's just an Excel spreadsheet of the data for that. Very similar, you've got NZSSC, that is for secondary schools for the sport census. Again, just a straight export, and there's an export for School Links as well. Another one there for Worsfold software, an export there, and then we're down to the next list, which is the family role. Here's what the family role looks like. So it gives you a reasonable list of the family and all the students that are in that family. Next one down is similar, a caregiver list by student. So we have the student, and then we have a list of all their caregivers. Okay, there's a contact tracing list export there that you can do, and then the next one is an export or PDF of the 6-year net results table. This is for funding purposes. Okay, then we come down to the medical lists, where we can do a basic medical list or an immunization report. The medical list itself, you can select for particular year levels, whānaus, form classes, groups, etc., and then get the students. You can choose to only show those with medical conditions or show everybody, and then you can choose to print to PDF or export out to a CSV file. That's what it looks like, 1 page per student in most cases. Some will flow over to 2 if they have a large number of caregivers. Okay, then we have school size summary. Often the ministry asks you how many students you have in your school, and they want it usually by funding year level. So there's a couple of choices: status by funding year level or room by funding year level. Let's have a look at that status one, and we just process to print that PDF, and that's the general idea of what that looks like, just how many full-time students you have and the totals. I hope that's useful. Thanks for your time. Ka kite.